This is yagyadeo and I am presenting you Karl Marx, one of the greatest thinkers of all time, who propounded the theory of capital communism, and he gave his famous theory of idealistic and dialectics and idealism. He was himself deeply influenced by Hegel, so Hegel gave his theory of dialectic between ideas. But Marx gave dialectics between materials. He propounded that there is dialectic between materials, and he was the latter contradictory about various things. So remember, he's one of the most important philosopher and thinker of sociology task every time by UPSC and other examinations. So Hegel stressed on idealism. And what is idealism? That there are certain ideal things in ideal ideas which impact the change in the history, not the material. But Marx says that there is no such ideals, but rather the material properties or ownership of which the people are fighting with each other. And whose change, the change in property, the change in material relations is leading to change in the course of history. So history is all about the materials and their conflicts and changing relations with the materials and people. Now let us see that Marx prepared many things about his time. He was in a time of industrial revolution. When there was French Revolution has already concluded, there was a rise of democratic ideas along with the capitalist class, industrial class, or the middle class. So he realized that the inherent suffering in society is due to inequalities lying inside the society. And what are these inequalities? These inequalities are in terms of ownership, properties, rights, religion, every sphere. And who is controlling these inequalities are the people who is having control over the modes of production, which is equals to process of production and relations of production. So relations of production inequalities showing that people are getting polarized into different classes, and poor is being called as proletariat, and which is violently exposing the capitalist class, which is exploiting the people in industries, banks, factories. So there is haves class, called as bourgeois or bourgeois in Europe, and there are have-nots, which are called as proletariat, being exploited by this bourgeois class. So this haves class or bourgeois exploits the proletariat for production, for ownership, for power, for religion, and to have its surplus or self-interest. Okay. Self-interest in terms of material gain. And this leads to conflict when these proletariats come to know that they are being exploited, then they want to have conflict, large part and this leads to the class and their factories, industries, banks, everywhere there is a conflict, and which lead to rise of communism. So what is the idea of communism? So let us see what is communism exactly. Communism is the idea of proletarian or have-nots who don't have any idea of class. The people who don't have idea of class, उनको पता ही नहीं कि class नाम की कोई चीज़ भी होती है, और there should be unity in the class, and there are same level of economic activities by these people. These are called as class have-nots or proletariat. And when these people will have class consciousness, in coming period, through knowledge, through awareness, when they will realize that they are also a class in itself, then they will have their arguments, they will ask for their share, and they will have bargaining power. This kind of thing will lead to development of community which can ask for its rights, which can ask for its share in power, share in religion, share in the politics, and such class will therefore called as communists. We see in Indian freedom struggle also कैसे peoples who have been united, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru Sukhdev, every party in that period was claiming to be a communist. Even Gandhiji was a communist in that area, and he was making a class consciousness for the workers, agents, and getting them united to form protest for revolution against the British ruling class. So in this way, the communists will have their own state. So let us see what it says. Karl Marx, along with his friend Friedrich Engels, which is very famous, has given that the period of history was present in the class struggle. So you realize that what is class, and this class is having conflict with each other. You see structure of society is also seen in the French society, and now this is a capitalist society in which there is money which is ruling, not king or queen. Earlier we saw in French Revolution that monarch was at the top, was king, but in capitalist system the bankers, the corporates are at top, who are governing the politics, and vice versa, they are governing the judiciary, which are governing the military and army, and which are governing the middle class. Then the poor, workers, laborers are also governed in this order. There is inherent class conflict between these classes in terms of ownership in the production. So we will see what are different modes of production from ancient time to modern time. So Karl Marx gave 5 modes of production. Karl Marx is saying that there is primitive communism, and which is having no class at all. Primitive communism as a time है जहाँ लोग गाय बकरियाँ चराते हैं. There are tribal societies. They have no control, but they have no knowledge of power, but still there is tribal chief. There is no class as such. Society is egalitarian. Everyone is having its own stake in the modes of production. Then there is again some ownership happened. People somehow realize that this is their property, and on that basis it becomes Asiatic modes of production. Relations between the people changes to master and slave, and people who owns most material property, towns, land, become the master, and they somehow gather their skill and they try to teach these skills to the slave. The slave becomes the workers and laborers. Then comes the feudal mode of production, in which there is lord, so these people become lord after some time, and there is a serf. The slave becomes a serf who works on the order of lord. In Europe we see how feudal lords help the serf to get all the modes of production. They exploited their labor, and after some time it's again conflict happens. Then the feudal modes of production change too. Capitalist mode of production, in which there is bourgeois, and proletariat, which are having constant conflict with each other in terms to gain the power and gain the command over the mode of production. And bourgeois are called as haves, who are having control over the power, riches, authority, resources, FOP and ROP both. So let's understand what these FOP and what is ROP. You see, in a mine or in a factory there are the forces of production, there are scientific devices or technologies being used to produce that thing in a factory or to excavate from mines. तो माइंस में आप देखते हो कैसे एक्सकवेशन होते हैं, लोग वहाँ से मशीन्स के थ्रू निकालते हैं चीज़ें, वेदर इट्स कोल माइन बिल्कुल वहाँ से चीज़ें निकालते हैं. एंड द ROP, that is workers working in the farm towards the owner, इन दोनों का रिलेशंस बनाते हैं मोड्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. So economic activity is guided by the natural forces. From many things we are getting through the nature only. So nature से जो भी हम चीज़ें लिखते हैं वो economic activities के लिए यूज होती है, and they are meeting the material needs को fulfill करते हैं, and somehow they are contributing to the rise of level of life, level of consciousness, and level of activities of people. So this contributes to the rising of people's life and life choices. Then after some time, when there is a huge exploitation of this work, there is the voice, they call the unions. You see, you have trade unions, all your trade union Congress, which is all before independence. There is unions and there are certain bodies which face for their demands and rights for such class. So this becomes a capitalist mode of production. So relations of production is constantly changing, and you see then there is again called as technology system, which is helping in the forces of production. Now when there is socialist mode of production, the forces are also changing. Then there is market economy. The bourgeois are still become the owners, market corporate players. You see share market playing main role in ownership, and it is exploiting the entire micro, small, medium enterprises, therefore exploiting the workers or people working in any industry being exploited. You see YouTube is taking full share of your video, 4,000 hours of work for 1 year, then it will pay you $100. Okay, so YouTube is exploiting your 4,000 hours. Is the best example of exploitation in the socialist period. Now, after some time, people will realize that YouTube is exploiting us. They will create some of the new platforms for them, or they will go for a revolution. As Karl Marx is saying, there is bloody revolution, and it should lead to formulation of communism or society which will be egalitarian in nature, should be rights for each and every people. Every person will have their stake, every person will have their voice, and there should be no exploitation. So there should be complete ownership rights to each and every people in the property, production, share, and so on. So in this way, we got all the 5 modes of action. Very, very important for examination. Keep it in mind. Now, next part, Karl Marx says that this is leading to conflict. So this contradiction at FOP and ROP will lead to conflict, and which are seen in the human relations, because man is a rational being. कैसे होते हैं? We are rational people. We have to maximize our self-interest. We want to earn for our family. We want to earn for ourselves to have greatest happiness, and we are need-based people. So if one need is fulfilled, we will generate another need. Lucky Marx कह रहे हैं. So there is always cycle of need dispositions. Keep it in mind that there is always a circle of need disposition from one part of life to another time. One need is fulfilled. कहते हैं ना basic needs, food, कपड़ा, food, shelter, housing, when it is fulfilled, then another need to have car, to have luxury materials, and another need to have good child, good bungalow, and so on. And therefore, man keeps himself involved in the need to pursue this way of life. So the resources which you will see are limited, and due to this, however, how much work is done, you will get optimum share of the resources, because the resources are limited. Money at RBI is very limited, so it will pay as per your production, and this pursuit of scarce resource by rational self-interest factor will necessarily lead to conflict. So the person who is invested in creation of special economic zone, you are looking at Noida special economic zone where thousands crores of money is invested. Then the companies which are investing the money, they will need to have profit, and for that profit they will exploit the engineers, technocrats, and technicians working in their firms. Now we should see the example that capitalist worker conflict is there, which we see in its factories. Clash of civilization hypothesis is also seen. We see European civilization have too many clashes due to this constraining resource. Landlord versus tenant clash everywhere around the world. In the American Revolution, we also see same thing happening. Then wars over land and the oil is also the main constraining part, and oil and land is also limited. So you see World War One, World War Two, Second World War even happened on the land and oil, and to contain the market. And education and docile workforce is also less. The minimum people are teaching you for UPSC exam. So there is also constraining feature of this preparation that minimum people are there for teaching. Realism in international relations. International relation is set into realism, every country favoring its own benefit. So आपको कैसे protectionism चल रहा है? And there is again age in the relations of WTO, World Trade Organizations में हम मिलते हैं, बार डिबेट्स होते रहते हैं. There is many more stories, and we also see United Nations Security Council, where people are urging for their rules, their regulations, and their adopt attractiveness for the resource and power. This lead to conflict. Karl Marx is also saying that the theoretical formation of society is having dialectics. Society में भी हमें dialectics देखने को मिलते हैं. Society has relations with family, law, economics. So economic activity is done by proletariat or working class, who, as per some market rules, sell their product, consume by middle class families, which generate the profit. This is social relationship. But Hegel says that it was only ideas have conflict and that are dialectic. But Marx provides that the society is materialistic dialectic, and after the conflict in this dialectic, people get disenchanted, they lost their interest, and they get alienated, which we will see that workers working in the factories or softwares or even in the politics, they get alienated from their thoughts, their ideas, and they get alienated. So what is alienation? It is a process of disattachment from self and other beings in society. You see, economics is providing the product of labor, and the product such as Apple, mobile, ये जो भी manufacturers हैं, they cannot consume it because of high price. Even the workers making the buildings cannot live in those buildings, so they get disinterested. So alienation of labor from power split also. They can't have any stake in equity or decision making of the industry. So जब वो डिसीजन नहीं ले पा रहे हैं, वे अपने रूल्स को, नॉर्म्स को कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे हैं over the owners or managers, they get disenchanted and slowly they got alienated from means of production. जो means हैं, जो उनके tools हैं, skills हैं, अपनी चीज़ों से वो alienate हो जा रहे हैं. and that is object of labor and instrument of labor. So the working class have working object, say that is tools and techniques or methods. Say unit and the instrument of labor, which the laborers are working with the skills, knowledge. For example, software people are working with the programming language, so they feel after some time that this is useless to work on the same language or the same field, but the company owner is not considering him, and somehow they feel there is no such values lack present in the society for which he was working, and he gets alienated. This alienated group of people unite together many times. One may not. So, the capitalist society, workers live in various production modes and do not have control over the products and the goods or services which they deliver. Slowly they get less interested and lose their value in their production. Whatever thing they are making a clock, they are making a LCD, they are making a laptop, they are making a bungalow, they are making ships, they are making missiles, they are making drones, but they cannot consume it. Or they cannot have change or control over these things. And somehow they will lack the value for which they were working, they were showing their skills. You see, many of the thinkers have quoted that man who has the skills work on his own ego. So we will learn in the meet that how superego makes person to work on his own, to show his own skills as a value, that I have this knowledge which is a specialized one and which I am showing in the society to have this kind of production and have this kind of activities. This kind of thing leads to detachment of the worker from his product. Detachment हो गया उसके प्रोडक्ट से और एक्टिविटीज से, and detachment from thought also. So you see, alienation is of four types, which is alienation from product if the worker has no control over the product. The alienation from process of production when the production process is in the control of the owners of the production and the worker do not have any control over the process of production and feels alienated. Then alienation from one's own potential, his own skills, his own knowledge, when he has no control over his values and he is being exploited. For example, medicine industry workers are making CRT device or this X-ray device, or for example in operation theater when doctors operate the heart, they found that the patient is going to die. Then senior doctor says that let him die. His heart is not going to survive after 2 years. So 5 crores is the cost of operation. So let him die. His family cannot be stable. And that makes the value decline of this job. From the job, he do not rate his value. So he gets alienated from the self also. That's the most critical point of life. Friends, how IAS officers get suicidal minds due to elimination from self. So keep it in mind, these are very, very important things. Now let us look some important things from KARL, which led some of the questions in UPSC. Questions get generated, explain class and class conflict, critically examine process of elimination. What it is asking, will examine process elimination. These are asking UPSC previous years. Explain the role of power in maintaining hegemony in the world. You see, such kind of questions emerge when you discuss class and class form. To introduce such questions with defining the role of Karl Marx in determining class in a industrial society, who holds their true class consciousness and who have control over the production and means of production. Class conflict, how it emerges, and what are these class conflicts leading to for the workers, part of life, how it culminated at different stages in the society, how labor laws are made, how BPSC we also see some of the articles containing the participation of workers in the management of industry. Then conclude with the suitable futuristic ideas. When critically examine process of elimination, you know how this enchantment takes place, how workers get eliminated from its skills, thoughts, tools, and values that lead to elimination from service, and that leads to total elimination. Then explain the role of power in maintaining the boundary, certain political angles and historical perspectives, that how in monarchy the king was the ruler, but in democratic society it is again a democratic ruler, but it is a representative of the class and who is making for rules for the bourgeois to maintain the class sustainability. In this way you can go through this idea of Karl Marx, and somehow we believe that we have learned around many things about this chapter and topic. So keep it in mind to write as much as possible when it comes to Karl Marx. So Karl Marx is also called as economic reductionist for ignoring meaning kind of ideas. So these are certain criticisms of Karl Marx. We will also see. So there are criticisms of Karl Marx. Called as economic reductionist, land of Gordon, lack of practical theory and ideas. It is also criticized of being evolutionary perspective, but that is the reality of social life which is explored by non-positivists. Then there is again conflict is provided, which is ignoring the idea of social order. So it is ignoring idea of social order which is said by Albert Parson that its pattern maintenance there is social order, and which ultimately says that there is social order and everywhere there is functionality. So functionalist like Karl Marx on various factors. You also see that Karl Marx is also being criticized on many commodity trades. He is also ignoring individuals. And people are getting fetish towards commodities which they want to use. So there is false need created in the mind of people who want to consume certain mobiles. You see, every month new mobile phone is launched, people want to have a new phone. Someone is purchasing cars, someone is purchasing shoes, someone is purchasing some good jewelry and so on. So people are becoming fetish. And consuming this thing. Karl Marx is also having ignorance of individual, that individual is not having that much command over his process and his power or also his life. The individual is completely ignored. Also, people are also criticizing Karl Marx in terms of alienation, that Goldthorpe is showing affluent versus study which highlights the ones just a means printing. Goldthorpe and Lockwood says that alienation leads to means versus ends. To fulfill certain ends, people do certain work. But Karl Marx is exaggerating that there is exploitation. Next criticism comes at CW means that white collar workers is not the issue of a class that suffers alienation, but white collar staff also witness alienation. CW means workers and white collar वो भी सफर कर रहे हैं, वो भी एलिनेट हो रहे हैं, वो भी डिसइंटेंटेड हो रहे हैं. So Robert Blauner भी कहते हैं कि alienation and freedom was highlighted that it depends on technology that's used at work. In different industry, different kind of technology there. That somehow we also saw that the exploitation of people leads to bourgeoisization. यहाँ पे bourgeois होते थे. So the middle class is somehow turned into bourgeoisization in the modern capitalist society, which having class consciousness and which don't have class consciousness or false class consciousness will go to proletariat migration. They will turn into proletariat. So some people become proletariat and they will decline to the middle class, and because this middle class has retired bourgeois who are middle class or new middle class, who are traders, merchants, who got new wealth through their trade and they got somehow some mistake in the power, so they will also rise to become bourgeois to show ownership in power, religion. It's all justifying from ascending movements are all such examples in reading and technology also. But many times so due to high inflation. Some class is declining their status and they become poor. So this is the beauty of increased mode of production, that there is inherent mobility in all classes of society, and there is stratification present at different levels of classes. So many people have not. Therefore, Karl Marx says that history is hitherto existing struggle of class, and that is the class struggle in itself. And class struggle is the motor of the history. Remember this point: class struggle is motor or FOP of history that is leading to changes in the history, not the idea, but struggle in material terms. So with this, I will conclude my classes. I believe that you are doing good for examination. Work hard, keep making notes, and thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.